I think this is nice that everybody can, your friends and family can get together and do things like this. I wish people would do this for me. Actually, I'm getting ready to organize my 30-year GED reunion. So, I know they called me up, and I'm like, I can't remember everybody I took the test with, you know. What would you talk about at a GED reunion? Hey, remember that hour? Who was the first to finish? Okay. We're having a reunion. Are you taping me? Really? Is this going to be on TV? All right, back to the comedy. I didn't know I was doing my big HBO special tonight. This guy, he's got a hair lip, and he goes to the drugstore. I hope I didn't offend anybody tonight. I hope we all had fun, because I just want to get out of here safe. This guy goes to the drugstore, and he's got a hair lip, and he walks up to the pharmacist, and he goes, I got a real hot date when I'm about to pick a condom. And the pharmacist says, sir, I can't understand a word you're saying. He goes, I got a real hot date when I'm about to pick a condom. He said, sir, I'd love to help you, but I can't understand you. So the guy walks out of the drugstore, bumps into his friend, and his friend says, hey, how's it going? And he goes, I got a real hot date when I'm about to pick a condom, but the guy in the doctor can't understand me. He says, well, go in there and tell him you need rubbers. So he walks in the drugstore, walks up to the same pharmacist, and he goes, I got a real hot date when I'm about to pick a woman. He says, look, sir, I can't help you. So the guy walks out of the drugstore, sees his friend again. His friend says, did you get him? He goes, I told him I want to pick a woman, but he can't understand me. He says, well, go in there, pull it out of your pants, put it on the counter. Put your money next to it. So the guy does just that, and he walks out of the drugstore, and his friend says, did you get him? He goes, I did what you told me to do. I pull it out of my pants, put it on the counter, put my money next to it. He pulled his out. His was an inch larger. He took my money. Okay. Hey, we're going to have a brother in the White House. Y'all ready for that? A brother in the White House. That's going to be wild, man. People are going to come up to, because I travel all over. People are going to come up to me after the show. Are you the president? No. Well, they say we all look alike. So. Okay. All right. I know. Trying to figure out a way to finish up. Now, I'm going to get out of here, but I want to say this. I do have 3 boys, and they are wonderful boys. I love my boys dearly. And every time I have a chance to write them in the foreign country where they are. No, every time I get my boys, I always tell them this. There's 3 kind of people in this world, and don't you ever forget it. There's, number 1, there's people that make things happen. And Bob, such as yourself. Give them a round of applause. And there's people that watch things happen. And then you have people out there that don't know what the hell just happened at all. Not talking about anyone if you're here. But I don't really care who becomes president of the United States. I really don't. I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat, I guess, at this point. I don't care if you're black or white at this point. All I care about in November, whoever becomes president, is that number 1 person that we all talk about in life. Make things happen. Bring those young men and young women home. Stop this war. Good night. God bless you.
Chris Barnes, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely hilarious.